who are you?
Uh-huh.
What are you?
Uh-huh.
And where did you grow up, Washam?
Okay, so before I answer all those questions, I'd like to celebrate a bit of surprise for you. Proudly Asian, so I got Nepalese spirit, which is called Roxy.
And for some reason, right in front of me, I found a couple of glasses. And they say, F you. Like, where did these glasses come from?
I wonder where.
Where? Will I
This
still be
one is
able
like-
to continue hosting after this? We'll find out. Welcome to Proudly Asian, a podcast series that tells bold and proud stories of Asians by Asians. My name is Isabel, your podcast host, and I'm here to find stories that challenge biases we face every day. There's never just one way to look at Asians. This podcast will take you through a deep dive into the life stories, struggles, and triumphs of young Asians around the world.
Hi, I'm Florence.
Hi, I'm Coco Ma.
And I'm Curtis from the InfatuAsian podcast. And unfortunately, Isabel is down with COVID and her voice is just not up to speed. So we are standing in for this guest intro. On today's episode, we have Washam Limbu.
A bartender based in Hong Kong. Born in Nepal and raised in Hong Kong, Washam has spent the past 9 years in the F&B industry.
He was also named the Young Mixologist of the year 2025 in Hong Kong. He joins us to talk about growing up in Nepal and Hong Kong,
His journey becoming a mixologist, and the stories he wants to tell the world through his cocktails.
All right, welcome back to Proudly Asian. How's everyone doing this week? Now, for this episode, we are recording this on the back of celebrating our 4th anniversary of Proudly Asian. 4 whole years of podcasting. So I thought we would switch things up a little bit and make it a fun episode. But what does that mean? I hope that you will watch until the end and find out what that really means by having a fun episode ahead. But without further ado, I would like to bring in our guest for this episode, Washam, who is joining us at the studio today. Washam, how are you doing?
I'm doing very good. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Also, congratulations for the 4th anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday to Proudly Asian.
Birthday.
And so we have a very special episode lined up for all of our listeners, and they will soon find out what that is. But in order for our listeners to get to know more about you, I usually ask our guests a set of questions. Who are you?
Uh-huh.
What are you?
Uh-huh.
And where did you grow up, Washam?
Okay, so before I answer all those questions, I'd like to celebrate a bit of surprise for you. Proudly Asian, so I got Nepalese spirit, which is called Roxy. And Roxy, yeah, it sounds like a rock. And there's a
Roxy.
C, Roxy, yeah. And also I brought some something to make it lighter.
Is it tomato juice?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. So this is a strawberry juice, which I
If you
freshly...
could show our
Oh, yeah,
listeners
yeah.
a little,
There you
lift it
go,
up.
yeah.
So-
So it's freshly squeezed strawberry juice, which is locally sourced from Yeung. So there is
Wow.
a strawberry farm. And then you can go there, you can pick your own strawberries. And yeah.
Did you
so-
pick your strawberries today?
Oh, that one, I didn't go to pick up today, but then I did make it today. But then you can always check it out the place. Yeah,
Freshly
yeah,
squeezed?
Yeah, freshly squeezed though. Freshly
Wow,
squeezed.
for the
Yeah,
record.
that's
Wow, thank you so much for
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
drinks. And for some reason, right in front of me, I found a couple of glasses. And they say, F you. Like, where did these glasses come from?
I wonder where.
Where?
So yeah. So basically, this glass, I made it myself by blowing it. So there is a place called Jingdejian. If I pronounce that well, it's a part of China. So they have 1,100 years of doing ceramic glasses. So I went there. It was a great journey for me to be there, learn about the culture of our glasses, because I think for bartenders, the glasses is also a really important thing. And of course, FU means flare up. And
Not what you thought it meant, everybody.
yeah, exactly. Could be, there will be double meaning, right?
Yeah.
And also FU means like a first unit in Chinese, like how they pronounce, I may pronounce a bit different. It's like a fu. And also the letter represents J. So like it means more like jaw from Nepalese. So there is also a word called like J means like when you want to praise someone. It's a J, like,
J.
praise the Lord. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So shall we start with a shot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it.
So this might be a little bit strong. So I'm gonna just like mix it together.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
Will I
this
still be
one is
able
like-
to continue hosting after this? We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find
So
out.
this is really a traditional spirit, just like any other countries have their own spirit.
Yeah.
For example, China has baijiu using grain sorghum.
Can I smell this?
Yeah, please. You can actually, we can just try without the strawberry for
I would like to try with the strawberry.
Okay, let's do it. So this is just to make it a little bit fruity, showing infusion of two cultures, which is
Oh, wow.
Nepalese and also a Chinese culture. Looks beautiful.
So this is Roxy and
Roxy and
strawberry
strawberry
juice.
Yeah.
All right.
So cheers.
Bottoms up.
Cheers. Bottoms up. Cheers. Not bad, right? It's almost like it's juice.
It's really
Yeah.
refreshing.
Mhm.
As opposed to like I thought it was going to be a bit strong
Strong.
and spicy. The strawberry juice really kind of like brought out the fruity and
Fruitiness,
refreshingness of it all.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was
Thank
such a
you.
good drink.
Thank you. So it's not going to be the final one, though.
It's not going to be how many drinks are we going to have for this
Let's see about that.
episode?
Let's have a counting, like the numbers.
Yeah, we'll have
Counts,
like
yeah.
like a graphic up. It's like this is drink number 1 for this episode. But I mean, let's bring back the
let's
focus.
back this, yeah.
Are you ready to introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
sure. Yeah. Almost forget about that part because of alcohol.
You can't forget to
so,
introduce yourself.
Yeah. Well, my name is Washam Limbu. I'm from Nepal, and I'm a bartender. And I was born in Nepal and raised in Hong Kong. But then I was raised in Hong Kong from the age of 14. So I've been living in Nepal since when I was born to 14 years old. Then after I was been here in Hong Kong for since then. So I have a really mixed feeling because I've seen two different world and culture of my own where I belong and also introduced in a new place. So getting raised in both sides, I'm more like a cocktail person.
You are.
Getting mixed with two cultures, which is actually really interesting.
You're a
And,
product
really-
of
yeah,
two
yeah.
cultures now because
Yeah.
you moved to Hong Kong when you were 14.
Uh-huh.
If I may ask, what brought your family to Hong Kong?
Oh, actually, so it goes really back to the history. So the Nepalese, most of the Nepalese people in Hong Kong are from the military. So they were British Army, and we call it Gorkhas. So we were basically here to protect the borders, to protect the local people, and not let like any people come in to do something bad or something. So we've been here for a long time for a military cause. And after the Hong Kong was handover, so that's when there was no any necessary for because my grandfather from my mother and also my dad's side are both British Army. So there was no reason for them to protect anymore because it was like a peaceful, treaty, right? And then there was also an agreement where the armies who were here, they can stay behind and also they can have their families be welcome in Hong Kong because they've been here since like I think 1960 to 1997. That's like how many years? Almost like 30 years. Yeah. That's a huge years. So since then, most of the Nepalese, including me, been here in Hong Kong. So that's one of the reasons. Yeah. And then the reason why I was brought all of a sudden out of nowhere when I was 14, because I was very a naughty kid in Nepal. Not like stopped going to school, and then the only people in my household was my grandma, and then she really loves me. She never like how Asian parents hit you. It's like a
Yeah. It's a sign of
yeah.
love.
Right. So yeah, but she never really did anything like that. Maybe that's also a reason why I was like in that time with like stop going to school, just go to play football, just stay home, play games, and then my parents were okay. You're gonna come here, and I whip your ass in Hong Kong.
To kind of experience a little bit of discipline in Hong Kong.
Yeah, and then that's how I had to come Hong Kong and then stay with my parents. Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
So, I mean, that brings me to ask, right? Like growing up in Nepal, the first part, you basically spent your childhood there. What was it like growing up in Nepal, and what was breakfast for you?
Oh, in Nepal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Do you
actually.
remember?
Oh, that's been a very long time.
Yeah.
For me to grow up in Nepal, I think there was a lot of things. What I remember is that most of the time my days used to go just being in school, because I was in hostel. Well, it's a mix hostel, like guys and girls as well, not just for guys. In a hostel, most of the days I was there, and in Nepal, you only get 1 day off, like off
From
meaning like
school.
school.
Wow.
And then I used to be a day boarders, meaning like only I have to go back my home to sleep, and then I have to come back. So there's two kinds of version, which you can stay within the school territory, or you can also just go back for a sleep and then come back to school again. And then yeah, so when I was in the school, study of course, right? And then whenever there is a recess or leisure time, just play football. And then my school was really focused on studies. Yeah, they were not really into extra activities, curriculum, because my school is known for getting good grades.
Oh, wow.
So they had to like only focus on grades.
Yep.
But then I think I was decent on studies, but then I was not really studying. And then I like to play football a lot. So I used to get like a water bottle, start kicking that with friends, get my clothes dirty. And then I always get whipped as well, getting this like a uniform dirty, yeah. And then have some food for the breakfast. I do remember. Oh yeah. So basically, my grandma is the one who took care of me, and then she is almost not only like my grandma, also like my mother, because my mother had been over here, and then I was there, and then we were not really I was not really raised in a rich family. So I was raised in a struggling family. So but then I don't know how she always had something in table, like fried rice, right?
Wow.
Yeah, something like with some oil or butter, like leftover rice with salt, and that's it sometimes. Or like some milk, which is like a luxurious getting milk. And also she used to make a lot of tortillas. And then tortillas is like a little bit bland, right? Only starch. So to make it a little bit interesting, she just adds some sugar and like butter. And this butter is really a big thing as well. Like it's like clarified butter, and then we call it, including also in India culture, we call it ghee.
Ghee.
Yeah. And a lot of the I think like a lot of Asian house have that Horlicks like complain. Like in a bottle, it's a powder, and you mix it with the milk or water, and then
is it a drink?
Yeah, and
It's
then
a
you
drink,
give to the
yeah.
kids so that they can get taller, smarter, stronger.
Oh, is it not Milo?
Yeah,
It's
something
Milo?
like that. But then that one is like bit maybe Indian or Nepalese version of Milo. Yeah, something like that, and a lot of beaten rice.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I had usually in the breakfast.
It
Yeah,
sounds pretty hearty.
but it was fun, like yeah.
Yeah. But when
Yeah.
you moved to Hong Kong, did your breakfast change?
Oh my God. Like, so in Nepal, like there is timetable. You have to go to bed, not go to bed. Your body clock will just goes to the sleep within 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. And then people there are like early birds. They wake up at 4 to 5.
Wow.
But then
Even kids.
even for me, that was like a struggling time for me to wake up every day. Especially
Not a morning person, are you?
Not really. That's why I'm doing like a bartending work, right?
That's right.
Yeah. For Hong Kong, you can like see there's nothing called night here, right? You can always go to the restaurant, eat, always use like a transportation or walk around for air. And then it's like a nightlife, it's like a day life as well. It's really vibrant, and it's really hard to have a body clock or like go to sleep in time.
That's true.
Yeah, so I have to put like a alarm, not to wake me up, also remind me you have to go to sleep now. So I have alarm right now as well.
Yeah.
And try to guess what time is it? Like what time I set my alarm right
For
now.
bedtime?
Yeah, right now.
3 a.m.?
No.
Ooh. Oh, 5 a.m.?
Yeah, somewhere close now.
Really?
Yeah, it's 4:30 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but then when you go to the bed, you don't fall asleep right away, right?
No.
So like I sleep like
You kind of
5:30.
doom scroll a little bit. Go on your phone before you fall asleep.
So that's the reason I never really had a breakfast. So
I see.
Yeah. When I used to go to school here, I just go to school most of the time late, and then the first meal was a lunch. Yeah, and the lunch time there was canteen with some classic like a Hong Kong food for the school, lau mein, yudan, the siu mai, especially added with kaletsap like a curry. Yeah, those are the go-to for me.
Oh, interesting.
And later on, it became more like a Pakistani food because I studied in Pakistani school, more like, let's say, Muslim school. Yeah, I studied in the Muslim school. So later on, they changed Chinese food to more fitting for the majority people studying there, which is like Indian, Pakistani, and also there was few Nepalese.
I see.
Yeah, so that was more like flavorful for me because it's more spicy and then more spices. Yeah, because Nepalese people like to eat a lot of spice.
Much better than curry fish balls.
But I always have a summer heart for that. I always do eat curry and then lau mein. I just ate it yesterday night.
You did?
Yeah. From Food Panda
It's
Classic.
nice. It's nice. Like I guess when people think about the Hong Kong flavor, some people might think about lo mein. But then actually it's Indomie, right?
Yeah, Indomie.
Yeah.
Indomie. But I have no clue why is it so popular here because there's a lot of good noodles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Maybe because of MSG.
Probably. MSG is good. It tastes good. I guess maybe it's also the combo, like the lo mein and people put fish balls, siu mai. That makes it a bit more Hong Kong. But we got to ask our food experts from our listeners, like why exactly does that represent Hong Kong? But I mean, it sounds like you had a really colorful childhood and teenage,
Definitely,
era in Hong Kong. Did you study hard when you were in Hong Kong?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Actually, I'm not sure if I can tell.
Did you need another drink before
actually, listen
you
to
wait? Drink number 2.
Because I'm just worried my family might see this.
They're gonna watch this.
Let me pour it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks. You're giving me more drinks so I don't ask you hard questions. So this time I will try this as is.
Yeah, please.
Cheers.
Cheers. In Nepalese we say gampe.
Gampe.
Yeah,
Gampe.
Gampe.
It sounds like Japanese kanpai. Or
yeah. Also, I noticed that a lot of cheers is like with the gam.
Yeah.
Also, like in Chinese they yampu, right?
Kanpai or something.
Yeah. Also in Korean they say gamboy or something.
Gamboy. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I see.
Well,
All
gampe.
right. Gampe.
Yes.
Ooh. Wow. Like adding
bad,
that
right?
strawberry juice really changed how it tasted a lot.
Yeah. Can you feel the burn in the chest?
A little bit, yeah.
Because it's really popular in Himalayas. So
Really?
It will keep you warm.
Nice.
Yeah, sort of like vodka, but with more grainy flavor.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's Nepalese.
Nepalese Roxy.
Roxy. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you study hard? I still remember the question.
Okay. Actually, to be honest, I used to study very hard. So whenever I was studying, though. Yeah. I used to skip a lot of homeworks, though. But then when I was in the class, I was the most attentive, and then more interactive, or asking questions, or like studying, making notes, everything. But after the school's over, I forget it. And then
I mean, I can tell you're a very serious and focused person. I would tell our listeners about how we met, right? Like, I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about that competition as well. But I remember I was invited by Young Chef, Young Waiter, and Young Mixologist competition, which is a culinary competition that happens globally. But then I was one of the ambassadors for the Hong Kong edition. Was it last year or a couple of years ago? And you were one of the contestants in the mixologist category. And during the grand final, I remember you were assigned to sort of serve our table. And then when you were introducing your creation, I could tell that you were taking that very seriously, first of all, which I was very impressed. Maybe a little bit nervous, but I took that as a sign that you took it very seriously. So that's why I remember you, first of all, because you took it very seriously. You were very careful. You introduced every single ingredient and also the idea behind the creation. I still remember this cocktail that was inspired by kind of a bit of like a boba drink.
Yeah, like making a pearl with the coconut milk, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And you had this bamboo straw.
Yeah.
Or was it? Oh no, that was lemongrass actually.
Lemongrass, yeah, lemongrass.
Posed as a straw for us to drink it.
Yeah.
And then when you were kind of introducing every single element of the drink, you were very attentive. You were very focused. And that's when I was like, wow, I have never met a mixologist like this focused or this passionate about his craft. So I think that's how I came to remember you. It's a long-winded answer to kind of describe like how focused and how serious of a person you are.
Thank you very much. Actually, I was a bit excited, to be honest, because in my table there was only beautiful ladies like you. So I was like, let me go myself and serve guys to my teammates.
That was quite an experience, and you have since grown a lot, which our listeners will find out what you've been up to lately. But I mean, moving on with the conversation, right? Like you first you were born in Nepal, you kind of grew up in Hong Kong, and basically one of the attempts that your parents try to make you study hard, but somehow it's not a but. Somehow you ended up becoming a mixologist. So how did everything happen? How did everything lead you to the path to become a mixologist?
Okay. Well, I think like I dropped out Form 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to go
Which
to work,
would be
right?
high school, right?
Yeah, high school.
I see.
Because like when I came from Nepal, the classes I was studying at, well, the education certificates level is not really counted equally to Hong Kong level of study. So I had to go a little bit down. Like maybe I had to start. I could have started Form 4 actually, or Form 3. But then I had to start at Form 2. Actually, they wanted to put me in Form 1. And I was like, nah.
Wow.
No, I told them, like, I can
so
study.
So you were surrounded by, like, much younger students?
Yeah, I think I was 1 year a little bit ahead or older than most of my students, or most of my, friends. But then there was also a lot of people older than me because they've been failed there for a minute.
So they have not been studying hard also.
Yeah.
Which is okay. As long as they figure out a path for themselves eventually.
True. And actually they are doing great. By themselves too. And then I did graduated my Form 6 everything in the private school. because I was thinking like, oh, because I had to have a degree. I had to be like a graduated or like have at least a 6 certificate, or else what am I going to tell to my kids, you know? So that's the only reason that I was thinking. Then I had to find, because a lot of school didn't want me to take it, because of this. The only reason they don't want to take to me, because actually I always had a good grades, even though I didn't really I didn't really go to school, and my percentage of going to school was 35%. So I only usually go to school for examination, and I somehow used to get just pass. I don't know how, but then yeah, that's not the only reason the school would take me, right? At the end, they see their attendance, and attendance used to be 100%, right? Almost like 80% at least, and I was like in the 40%. So I was
Sounded like me when I was in business school. I showed up for exams only and still passed.
yeah. Right, and then like when I was doing my S6, I had to also work, because I don't have to be there for a whole semester. That was more like having few classes, and then if you graduated, they will give you a degree, right? Then after, I had to start working. So I was like, what I'm gonna work? I was still clueless, like, just like a teenager and like clueless. So most easier job you can get in that age definitely is F&B.
Right. How old were you back then?
I was 17, 18.
Okay.
Actually, I was 16 or something like that. Yeah, and then I had to start working. So I started with F&B, and back then I was really a person who has anxiety and depression, like this kind of stuff, which a lot of people get surprised when they hear that, right?
Yeah, because now you're very sociable.
Yeah, and then that time I chose to work in kitchen, so I was cook.
So you didn't have to interact with people as much.
Yeah. It's not that I mean, I like food. I love to cook food, but I didn't want it to be professionally doing it in my whole entire life. The only reason I chose to work behind the kitchen was I was a little bit scared of facing people, like sorter boys or like saggy hands, and then had to have a communication problem. So I started working behind the kitchen, help the chef and everything. And then I always thought bartenders were a bit showing off, or like, with egos, right? And I kind of hated that. Yeah, in that period. And but then in that time when I was working at Cook, I was a part-timer. I want to do full-time, right? I want to earn more money. So I was looking for full-time cook, and no one wants to take me because I was just like a young guy with no experience, right? And there was opportunity where, because like a lot of Nepalese now are bartenders, somehow reason, like
In Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Before they used to be army. Now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used to protect people. Now they make people drunk. I don't know. Maybe they are good at drinking, And then when I came to Hong Kong, also I started playing football, right? And then when I played football, so a lot of Nepalese plays football as well, more than like, let's say, basketball. We play more football, and then a lot of my brothers who's Nepalese as well, because there's a lot of Nepalese here, which I figure out today is like a fourth in ethnic minority numbers in Hong Kong, which is also like a huge, right?
It's a huge population.
Yeah, right. Fourth. Yeah, that's a lot of people here in Hong Kong, and then like one of my brother told me, "You're looking for a job? I can help you out. You can do a bartender. Someone who is managing is looking for a bartender, because the person who recommended, he is a bartender as well, and the person who gonna hire me, he's a Nepalese, he's a bartender as well, right? And then I was a bit kind of hesitating, but I was like, might as well, let's try, right? Because I had to start earning money.
At the time, what was your idea of bartending? What did you think?
Yeah, I told you,
the
right?
job would look like?
Like just talking with ladies, having shots. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like
That
like
sounds
it's not
like a
yeah,
job.
yeah, like a not real job, right? Yeah, this kind of stereotypes. I was there as well, so I went there, and then I was so nervous, because my biggest hurdles in my life would be like going in front of people and talking with them.
Mm.
And I went there, and I was expecting there would be a bartender in a bar, and then someone will teach me, right? And I was telling the manager there who is hiring me. I told him like I don't know anything about bartending, and then and then and then like are you still want me or not? And he said like yes, I'll teach you, right? And then I went there, and then I told him that so who else are here? And he told me like you are the only one here. You are the bartender. So I
Stop
was
making
already
vodka soda now.
so I was already like a head bartender, I was
Oh.
the head bartender. I was
Because
the,
you are the bartender.
yeah, I was the only bartender there in the bar, right? Right? And then I figured out there was a friend who's a
Yeah.
Nepalese, he's a bartender as well. So it was his last day.
Ah.
So he was going for a different, better opportunity. And then in one day, what could he teach me, right? I didn't know nothing, right? And then I worked with him, and then he left, and I was so scared. And then there was a person who is an experienced person, used to come for a part-time in the weekends, because Friday, Saturday used to get busier.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one incident, like a story I'll tell you. So I knew nothing, right? And then there was a guest asking me, "Can you give me vodka Coke?" And then I was thinking, what is that? And I asked my part-timer, who is experienced person, like the person is asking for vodka Coke. Where can I find it? And he said like at the back. And he was showing me the cans area where the Coke cans are stored. I went there. I start reading the cans, like where is the vodka Coke in the cans. You get me, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know vodka and Coke is like different elements. So you have to mix it together. So I was trying to find Coke, written
So
vodka.
where's vodka Coke?
Yeah.
I only see
And-
Coke.
And I told him like well, we tell to our brothers Dai, right? And I told him, Dai, I cannot find vodka Coke in the stores. And he was like giving me a little smile. He said like, it's okay, let me handle it.
Aww.
Yeah. There is so many stories like that. Like also like a story like a B52. Do you know a shot called B52? So it has 3 layers and it's flammable. It's really popular like back in the days.
Oh yeah.
It's with the kalua and like coffee liquor, orange liquor.
Yeah.
And then someone asked me like, "Can I have B52?" And I said like, "Okay." And
Like,
then
what
I
is
started
it?
thinking. I was so like trembling with fear, and I went to my manager and told him like, "Dai," because he's my senior as well. I call him Dai as well. So I told him, "Dai, where is the store called B52?" The guest is asking, "B52, right?" And he was like looking at me. "Are you sure it's a store? I think it's a shot." And I was like, "Huh?" And okay, I'll go and make. yeah and that was my experience, and then that's how I get into this scene.
Yeah.
And I think life is beautiful, right? Like everything so far turned out to be a blessing for me where I'm here today, and then right now I'm the happiest person doing and working in the hospitality scene as a bartender. Yeah.
That's great. And I mean,
Yeah.
I can see a lot of people were really patient with you, which was great because like you went from a person who had no idea how to make vodka Coke to now look at you, like all the drinks, all the creations, all the innovation that you add into your own cocktails, right? I mean, just out of curiosity, what was the hardest drink that you were ever asked to make?
The hardest drink. Can I say the B52?
You can say so. Not
The-
Jaeger bomb, but
the hardest thing. Actually, I'm not sure. For now, I think B52 or like
Yeah.
vodka soda back then. Because like for me, a lot of bartenders would maybe say espresso martini,
oh,
or they would also like to say Ramos Gin Fizz to
Right.
make the like foam on top, or like any given requested
right.
drink of guest their own recipe. So like, can you add this
Yeah.
and that? Can you change this in the menu and that? But for me, I've always been a person with experimental and going beyond the
Yeah.
rules. So I'm pretty chill. I'm like the only time I find it difficult was they ask something like espresso martini and they asked me to make it right now. Yeah, it's not a magic, right? And then you're like boom, and then it comes out front of. I had to go find the espresso machine, like brew it, and then time. There's a time for a reason, right? So or else like I'm okay with making any kind of drink you want, as long as you understand
Yeah.
the process. Yeah.
So I can
certainly-
name any drink and you will be able to make it now.
No, not that I can make anything, but then I wouldn't mind to put my time.
You would try it
energy,
out,
or like
yeah.
yeah, to try to make drink closest to what you desire. Yeah.
I'm easy. I'll just ask for an
Shot.
old fashioned.
Oh yeah, can do. Yeah,
And,
I'll remember
um,
that next time.
Yeah. Or maybe your own take of old fashioned.
Sure. I
Yeah.
haven't made that for a while. Yeah,
Hmm.
because
Okay.
like right now a lot of people wants to try something healthier drink, right?
Yeah.
Less strong and all
The
that. So I haven't made-
trendier
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Fruity, refreshing.
I like the classics.
Classic.
Also. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And
Classic's classic. Yeah.
I mean, like, how many years have you been in F&B by now?
Oh, I think it's almost 9 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. Almost 9 years. Actually, yeah, I think 9 years could be more than that.
Because I mean, as you mentioned, F&B is not easy. Most people know that F&B is not easy.
it's not
so
easy. Definitely not easy.
what really keeps you going? And you also just mentioned you're one of the happiest people working in the field. We don't hear people saying something like that every day.
Well, I'm the happiest person. I enjoy what I do, but also I do agree that it is really difficult to be. So basically, you cannot just make a drink and serve, right? You're basically become a machine. So you need to put emotion, create ambience, and then give an experience to the guest. And to make that experience, you cannot just fake it as well, because guests can tell that you're just fake smiling, right? And then to give a good experience, like add some storytelling or emotion, you have to be passionate or happier within yourself, and it's really hard to maintain that, to always legitimate being happy to serve and give hospitality every day, every minute, because there's like almost 100 of people, new guests coming in, and then new guests always expects to have top hospitality, top
Because
notch
they might come to
experience.
you for one drink and they're looking for that special experience before you drink the night. It might be the 495th drink that you made.
Yeah. It's like keep on rotation, and then also they also have a different criterias, or like let's say seats, like aircon, something like that, right? And then to beat that all hurdles, make everyone happy. I think these are the things which like bonds out people working in F&B. And also right now the train is going so quick right now. It's not like how it used to be, right? So today there is like something in TikTok, and then after a week, maybe let's say even a day, it's disappeared, right?
Yeah. Once it blows up on TikTok, the trend is pretty much dead, right?
Yeah, when you want to make the same dance move and then it's already
Oh,
gone,
yeah.
there's another one coming in.
That's true.
Yeah, and then to be relevant right now in the market, a lot of bars needs to be coming with new ideas. Yeah, like a lot of bars brings a lot of events or changing their menus, and even organizing one event is exhausting. You have to do a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like back of house managing to coming with new cocktail ideas, even for let's say like lighting or cameras or so everything, it's exhausting, right?
Yeah.
I think that also things makes really burnout, which actually right now there's called like a mental health for the F&B groups these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think these are the reasons why it burns out to work in F&B, to always be top notes every time,
Yep.
being patient with all kind of like scenario. But then what keeps me keep on going is that I think it's a rhythm whenever I work, and then you hear the music, you have your few guest regulars coming in, and they ask you how you doing, or like you chat with them, and then you make like a good drink, and they compliment you. I think these are the things that really makes me keep on going. And also I love F&B because I think F&B is something that you can collab with any industry, right? Like even it's like a fashion or like media or anything. Like because like food and drinks, a human being is for like a basic needs. You need water every day, food at least once a meal. So it's a market that never fails, right? And then also when you work in a bar, I love why the reason I like to be now front of the bar or behind the bar is to meet people because you don't know who this person might be next. It might be your future wife, like, or like,
I like how you just mentioned future
yeah.
wife.
Or like future partner for the like partnership, or future mentor, or someone who can change your life.
Future boss.
Yeah, could be as well, and then there's like 100 people coming every day. So you just need to, I think, network or connect with the right person. And then I think that's what makes it, the possibilities are like endless if you keep on going there. I think this what makes me really interested to work, and then also the passion. Yeah. I think these are the reasons.
I'm just curious also, is there a difference between bartender and mixologist?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. Well, so mixologist actually this is something within a bartender community, all right? I'll share with you. Because a lot of people think like mixologists, they like to call people mixologists. And then for a bartender, they don't like to call themselves mixologist. Because it's something like a title you should earn, and people gonna call you instead of you calling yourself mixologist.
So you don't just start off being a mixologist.
I'm a mixologist, yeah.
Just like people should not. This one is controversial. Just like people should not come out and be like, I'm an entrepreneur. You have to have done something.
You want people to talk about you saying he's an entrepreneur. Then like, I'm entrepreneur, right? Yeah. For the bartenders community, so that's
or like you don't call yourself an innovator.
Exactly. So we like to call ourselves bartender. So bartender is like a person who tenders the bar.
Yeah.
And then when you say a bar, it's not only about drink. So bar means like everything.
The whole experience.
Whole experience, like even for water, how you serve, everything, So bartenders like to be called bartender. That's why my Instagram is also Bartender Washam.
So right now you still think you're in your bartender phase.
Yeah. And then I think I'll call myself bartender for the rest of my life. Yeah, even no matter whoever gives me a higher status, because this is the position where I fell in love with, and I feel like I should always be humble, and then always remember where I belonged. So like even for me, I don't mind to go back and like do dishes or make sure the toilets are clean every 30 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, I think you need to always.
That's part of the experience.
Yeah. You should be always, I think, humble. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wow, I love that approach. But then, is it okay if I call you a mixologist?
Sure.
Because I think just from watching what you have been doing, you have added a lot of creativity into your creations. You're not just someone who makes vodka soda. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But then you have added, you are that, but a lot more. So to me, I feel like you're a mixologist to me.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then, I mean, like on your journey to become like a recognized mixologist, right? I know that you've been quite active in terms of joining competitions, just like the competition that I mentioned, Young Chef, Young Waiter, and Young Mixologist competition, which was the competition that you and I met, but you also joined another edition and you were the champion for the mixologist category. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, just all the growth within a matter of a year or two, right? And then you also joined another competition called Ichigo Irodori.
Yeah.
And you were the champion also.
I was surprised for that part.
You were surprised?
Yeah, because the thing is that the young mixologists, so there's age limit, right? So my competitor are really good bartenders. I do respect them, and then they did a good job. But then the Ichigo, that one is open competition, so there is no age limit. So there was bartenders from the big bars.
And they're from around the world.
No, this one is just including Hong Kong, Singapore, US, and Japan.
That's
'Cause-
impressive.
Yeah,
though.
because like this just started like 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
Because the brand is quite new. But then they are planning to do global, meaning like lot of competition. What they do is that in a year they have a champion for different countries, and then they invite in a certain country to compete all together, right?
I see.
But then what they are planning right now, which is not confirmed though, but then what I heard is that they wanna bring all the winners of every year in one go.
Wow.
So that's more difficult because my opponents have more time to practice, right?
That's like the championship of champions.
Champions. Yeah, it's like a football champions. Yeah,
Yeah.
Champions Leaguers.
Best of the best, basically.
So yeah, I'm certainly preparing for that part as well. Let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Wow. So you're really trying to make a name for yourself, right?
Because actually, to be honest, I was not really known for making cocktails. I think the first like cocktail bar I work is Socio, and then which I work like a year and a half, something
Which
like
is
that.
a bar with like a sustainability concept.
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah.
And then before that, I was not known for being a mixologist or like let's say making cocktails. I was known more for being a flair tender. So people knew me as a person who does tricks, fire, and all that. And a lot of people didn't know my passion for also making drinks, because I was working more in restaurant bars. Though they also make great drinks, but at the end, in a time of recognition, people recognize you being a good bartender making drinks if you work in a focus program who does cocktails, right?
Yeah.
And when I came to Socio, like props to Socio, they also built me a lot for being a creative cocktail maker now. And then when I was there, I wanted people to also know that I can make good cocktails too.
You're not just a guy with tricks.
Yeah,
but-
right. Yeah, and then I do wanted to make some creation of my own drinks, but then all the bars have their own concept and on certain rules, and my drinks didn't really fit to their bar program, so my drinks were not really featured in the menu. So and then also making special drinks is not really allowed in any bars, because all the bars have the certain menu and the pricing, everything has a reason why they do that.
Yeah,
So you
it's
don't
a
want-
business after all.
Yeah. You don't want anyone coming and making his drink, right?
Yeah.
So that's when I realized I think competition is a good platform where I can be who I am.
Yeah.
And make my own drink, right?
Yep.
And I wanted to start with, because I didn't had any experience, that competition was my first. So I wanted to compete young mixologists, the YRY, to start with, and then compete more bigger, which I'm actually aiming as well.
Which you have now,
Yeah.
entered into different stages, right?
Yeah. And in the future, there is bigger competitions, and I would like to join them.
Yeah.
And those are the reasons why I choose to compete, to let people know I can also make a drink. And then it's just a one competition that I want, like open competition. But at least I feel like now people at least have an idea that okay, he can flair, and he can also make a drink.
And you can also do storytelling.
Oh, really?
I mean,
I think
you
it's
had
alcohol
to.
talking. Huh?
No, we only had 2 shots. Come on,
Okay,
Washam.
so we do third then, or you want third?
Should we?
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Let's do
This
it.
time we can add strawberry.
Oh yeah, sounds
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. So drink number 3.
Drink number 3.
Cheers. I like it. I
It's
really
getting
like.
better.
Yeah,
Do you
I really
like
like the
do you like
drink.
something sour or sweet?
Ooh, I think something in the middle actually.
Okay. I
Like
feel
not skewing towards either side.
well balanced then.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I asked that question, I felt like I'm working right now.
You, you
Yeah, actually, I brought this because I'm more comfortable when I'm making drinks and talking.
right.
Yeah, so this is making me comfortable to
Which is
be here.
such a huge change for you because when you first started in the industry, you worked in the kitchen because you didn't want to talk to
Yeah.
people, and now you actually find it easier
Yeah.
making a drink while talking to people.
I think it's all about practice. So it's really a good awareness for people who has anxiety or depression. It's you can always change. You can always improve or update yourself. You just need to just be a little bit facing towards your fear, and then just be there and then practice. Like practice. It's okay if you get rejected or sometimes it's
Yeah.
fine. And that's how I am today now.
Yeah,
Though I'm still like a person, sometimes I also struggle sometimes.
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
And I mean, going back to the job working as a bartender or mixologist, are there any misconceptions about this job? Other than people thinking that you'll have a lot of ladies coming up to you, which might be true.
Okay. I do have. I think this one we can talk about. Yeah, so if you have noticed, a lot of cocktail bars, they open late, right? So they open at 6 or 5, and then they close by 12 too.
Yep.
Yeah, like clubs open late for like pretty up late.
Right.
But then no one have really thought about why cocktail bar opens late and closes quicker. Maybe a lot of people think that drinking time is night as well, which is true. And then I think like when it's like late closing or like early closing, there is a problem or misconception which people don't know, that we bartenders needs to do prep a lot. So for example, I work in a service for 6 hours.
Yep.
Our prep is almost 10 hours.
Wow.
Which no one knows, right? And this thing people needs to know, right?
So let's say if the bar opens at 6,
so we have
what
to,
time would you go to work?
So in average, I would say, including all the bartenders in their perspective, not only mine, I think at least 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2
Wow.
p.m. So when I tell this schedule to anyone, like people who doesn't work in a cocktail bar or like in a bar, they be like, "Why do you go so early? You opening at 6." They expect me to be like working from 5 or something, right? Go and just take up the table.
You don't just
wipe,
rock up to the bar and then
put
all the
ice.
fruits peel themselves. And,
Exactly. Yeah, there is a lot of misconcept as well. Like there is a lot of people are starting to talk. There's a lot of pre-batches. So these days, bartender, they just pour, right? And then they're not really doing a lot of things. But a lot of things are happening behind the scene.
Right.
So just to make that pouring on the ice or glass, just one step, it took us like almost 30 to 40 steps to make. Before you even step inside the bar, we did it like a lot of steps when we came to do opening.
Yeah.
And opening, there is certain time, right? You come early, but also the late night. So that's where the challenges comes as well, to make sure everything is spot on, clean. Toilets are, one of the main thing we should always remember. Toilet needs to be always clean, and the floor. Make sure all the tins are washed, like wiped. And it takes me, or like most of the bartenders, it takes them almost 2 or 3 hours.
Wow.
So if you're closed by 12:01, you might be finishing at 3 a.m. And
Wow.
Then a lot of guests, I don't blame them because they don't know that side of part, right? And we don't also like casually complain or say that. So they want us to go drink with them, right? And they say, let's go to drink. What are you doing after work? And
Really?
Then, yeah. Let's go drink out together, because like they want to party more, and then they want to
Wow.
go clubbing because the cocktail bar closed early, right? And then I'd be like, but I have so many work to do. And then they say like they can wait. And I'm like, are you sure you can wait? Yeah, right. And I have extra pressure, right? No, I have to make things done perfectly, but also I cannot make the guest wait for so long. Yeah, I think
Wow.
this is the misconcept, because like a lot of majority of the guests think like we just come.
They think when the bar closes, you're done.
You're done,
right?
Yeah. Because like some of the guests be like, are you not done? What else need to do? And I have 1,000 lists to be ticked,
Absolutely. Yeah, potentially even
Yeah.
doing something
Yeah.
to prep for
Yeah.
the next day. And...
Next day as well. And then that just remind me my prep for tomorrow.
Because I mean, like, I think for a lot of these creative cocktails, like, people, you're not just putting Coke and vodka together. Obviously, like you're putting, some mixologists would use fruits. Some of them might use some other ingredients, and then they might have to infuse them and then smoke them ahead of time, right? So I guess those are some of the steps that would go into the prep work that you mentioned.
Yeah. So that because like right now market is going so quick, so people want their drink quickly, right?
Yeah, they also
And then-
want sophisticated drinks as well.
Yeah. It's like impossible to make quick drink and also make it really complicated with lots of layers, right? And also
Yeah.
make it pretty, and also have a reasonable pricing, right? So I mean, I don't blame them to have those expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And then even though we know those things, we just don't skip any of the steps or any of the ticks. We just think like, how can we make that happen?
Yeah.
And to make that happen, we have to go with those major steps, like coming early, almost like a barista time, right? Like though you just finish place, like closing place like 4 a.m. something, you're coming up early, and then making sure everything is like already smoked or already infused.
Yeah.
And then when the guests there, they order, and then within like 5 minutes, it's boom. And in Hong Kong, everything's so fast paced, isn't
Yeah.
it? People are walking fast. People are pressing lift quicker, so they close quicker. And then also there is table times now. The space, the bars are tinier.
Yeah.
You have to make lots of
You need the
turnovers.
volume, right?
Yeah. So to really bartend with the every steps in front of them, and which is very difficult. But then there is always a solution, and then that's what bartender have evolved.
Yeah.
So far within these past years of bartending.
Wow.
Definitely, yeah.
It's tough. I mean, I have so much respect for people who are in F&B, like especially the people who are still in F&B.
Yeah.
After all these years, like yourself, it's not for the faint-hearted.
It does burn out. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, you always still keep that very positive attitude. So I'm just wondering, like, by working as a mixologist or a bartender, that you would call yourself that, right? Like, what do you hope to achieve, and what kind of stories do you want to tell through your creations?
Okay. That's a good question. Thank you. So as a bartender, I mentioned before, like I like to tender a bar, make memories, like storytelling, give a hospitality. I think I love to keep good service. Make sure people who walks into the bar, they leave with a smile, because like you never know, everyone have like some bad day, or like something happened, or they just lost job, or they're like so I think like I want to always respect everyone equally, and then make sure that when they leave a bar, they leave not only just getting drunk, or having a drink and leaving. I want them to come in the bar as a stranger, as guest, but leave as a friend or family.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do, and then I feel like that's how I get to know you and be close to you as well, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
that's- yeah.
actually very
Yeah.
inspired by your positive attitude. I always remember you, and I'm grateful for like a mixologist like you, because you really elevated the experience beyond the drink itself.
Mhm. Yeah, and also I wanna show the guests, or like people bartending from my point of view as well, and then that's how I started a company called Flare Up, right?
Yeah.
So in Flare Up, So in Flare Up, I'm the boss, right?
You are.
Right. So I can do anything I want. There is no any restriction, isn't
True.
it? If I want to do fire, if I want to flip bottle, if I want to add like let's say like a
Bring
beef,
it all
yeah,
together.
yeah. Like if I add some like steak in a whiskey, I'll do it. No one's gonna stop me. Who's gonna stop me, right? Yeah. So there's so many things when I work in a different institution.
Yeah.
Which I respect because they have certain rules, which like everyone who is hired they should respect, right? But there was always something inside of me wanted to do crazy things.
Yeah.
And then that's how Flare Up started. So it's like a company. So when you hear Flare, you think like it's like a spinning bottles, right? So but Flare means like doing something what you're good at, what you're passionate about. So that's the meaning of the Flare. And up means like, let's say like, come on, man up, or like, cheer up, And then also actually it has another word which is hidden. So it's a upcycle. So Flare Upcycle.
Right.
Yeah. But then cycle, I put in more in Loki as a backbone or like a behind the scene. Because everything I do, there is upcycling or recycling, sustainability, some way.
Wow.
But then that one, I don't really mention if I have to really like list out. Or for example, let's say this glass was made by the broken glasses.
Oh.
Yeah. Or
I had no idea.
Or my t-shirt was made by the plastics. Yeah. Something like that. Or this bottle is a Campari bottle. And then it's from Barleone. So after they use Campari, and then usually they toss away, right?
Yeah.
And I told them I can use it. And also this...
You saved it.
Yeah. And then I use it for flaring because it has nice shape to flare, because this is harder to do a trick, right?
I mean, for our listeners' context, if you didn't know already, Barleone is branded as world's best bar this year.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah. So, wow, it's impressive.
Mm-hmm. And then, so basically in the company, what I do is that I try to like help people or educate people if they are really interested with questions. Like I do master classes making classic cocktails, which I love classic cocktail, because whenever I make any complicated drink, first thing I think like which classic cocktail format I use.
Yeah.
So
like
that's
as the base or...
Yeah. For example, if I make a drink and then I think like, I can use old-fashioned format. So old-fashioned has sweetness, like a whiskey, like alcohol, and there's bitters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I switch with like gin or infuse with something and use different kind of bitters and the sweetness. And I praise it as my creation, but then it always starts with the roots.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah. And then also I do some flaring, some catering. And then I also do like in my studio bar, I also do, so I have a different theme every day. So Wednesday I do like sustainable omakase Wednesday. So guests can bring their leftover from their home or in their office in the fridge.
Wow.
So on the spot, I make omakase drink from there. And
if I bring you a piece of fried chicken, can you make something out of it?
People have brought like Doritos and all that, I have made the drinks as well. Yeah, and they were like, it's quite good, I'm not sure if they are really being honest or not, but then they actually reorder it.
Wow.
So when people
That's when
reorder
you
it,
know
should be
you are
something-
really good at what you do. Like we can bring you any challenge and you will thrive.
yeah. This one is also like practicing myself.
Yeah.
For the challenges in future, because I think like as a bartender you should be always ready to serve what the guest is desiring you.
Especially when you join competitions, right? You have no idea what the challenges are going to be.
Yeah, I think the YY competition really taught me a lot. So that theme is actually originated from the challenges, which I struggled last year when I didn't win. So to practice myself, that's what I was doing as well too. So there is a vision behind me doing the theme in Wednesday. And Thursday I do little fire flare show, like less than a minute because you burn your hand. And it's not, and when I breathe, it's not good for my teeth.
I see.
Yeah, it corrodes, it gets black. And then Saturday I'm doing like a farmer's market using like seasonal local, so for example,
Like
strawberries
strawberries,
seasonal, right?
Yeah.
And it's a locally farmed. And then so Sunday what I'm trying to do is like a Black Friday. So whatever stocks are there, I try to sell it or like get rid of it in a really reasonable price, like $50, no service charge like that.
Wow.
Because like I'm not operating like Monday, Tuesday,
Yep.
So most of my stocks are fresh, so it gets bad within those days. But then those 2 days I either go to work part time in Barleone or I do prep. That's all I do. So that's why you can see I'm really exhausted, right?
Wow. If people are lucky enough, if they go to Balione, they might see you.
Yeah.
But then most importantly, I think they should also check out your studio.
Yeah, for sure. And,
Yeah.
And then I'm also planning to do like school.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone just want to have fun, learn some cocktails or like learn flaring, which is like a old school. No one's doing in Hong Kong anymore. I think it's only me and I have my few people that I know. Because
Hey, if people want to impress girls, that might be one of the easiest
Yeah.
tricks to pick up.
Definitely, yeah. So guys, if you wanna come to learn and pick some girls, let me know.
So not only are you working as a bartender now, you have your own company,
Yeah.
which creates creative experiences for like brands, partners, and you also have your own studio. And if people want to visit you at your studio, do they have to make reservations with you?
Yeah. So actually, having a studio there was not an original plan, because I do marketing, right?
Yeah.
So that's a marketing space.
Right.
Yeah. So marketing, the marketing we do is not content creating. We do more like strategies, how to make a crowd, how can we make more sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we do. So all things we had in our office was like a laptop, printer, and table and chair. And then like I wanted a huge ceiling so I can throw bottle more higher. So I was convincing my partner to get a space with high ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah. Though my partner had idea why I was asking for that, right? And then later I got a mat, so nothing breaks. And then later on I started to add bottles, stickers, slowly sneaking in, and then it came to the certain point where my partner had a question, like that's when we had a little bit of
So are
fight.
you creating a bar for yourself?
Yeah, and we had a little bit fight over the space, and now that place turned into a studio bar.
It's an office slash
So
like
whenever our
studio
clients
bar.
our clients want to come in, we serve them drinks, and then so it only had 8 seats,
Okay.
and then it's very close to the bar. So if I talk, everyone can hear. Yeah, so it's not a place for dating or having a really chit chat or gossip or like for your business talk. It's more like, let's say, experience. So
It's really for people who are there for the drinks.
yeah. And then we do like 3 hours session. When people hear that, that's pretty long, right?
Yeah.
But then by the end, they don't want to leave, and I have to wait for them. I
can tell. It's like it goes by fast.
Yeah, and then only operating for like 8 to 11:30 because I want them because I don't really have a kitchen there.
Okay.
I do serve some snacks like freshly cut fruits, or if there is any surplus ingredient coming from my cocktails, I just make into snacks. For example, let's say sweet purple potato. The skins are thrown away, right? So I just like fry it with some olive oil, salt, and that's your snacks.
Wow.
And so I recommend them to eat first somewhere and come by. So that's why I put that time 8.
Yeah.
So they can eat early in a dinner time. And I put 11:30 because I want them to catch MTR if they are not taking a taxi or
It's
Uber.
very real, yeah.
And then actually MTR is very close to my office as well. So
Nice.
so I think that time is really reasonable. And I also put a quota of like, so every day I only make 4 or 5 portion only. So there's no waste. And then they can only drink 4 drinks maximum, unless I know the person.
Yeah.
He can drink a lot. Then like, because I don't want them to live as a drunk. I want them to live tipsy and happy,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a like certain limit. Though I sometimes like squeeze in some shots.
Yep.
Yeah, some additional shots.
Nice. I love that. So if our listeners would like to have that kind of experience, do they
Definitely
follow you, or like how do they make reservations?
For now, they can let me know through my Instagram. I haven't opened up the Instagram yet.
I see.
Which I'll be doing within few weeks. And then maybe they can. Like,
I gotta come visit you before
definitely.
becomes too popular.
No, you can drop by for sure.
I need to.
Yeah,
I need to go ahead of everybody else.
hopefully, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
you.
That's very exciting. And with that, it's time for us to move on to the next segment, which is called Rapid Fires, but with a special twist. All right, in this segment, we usually ask our guests biased questions that they've got asked at some points in life. But for this very segment, I know Washam has brought a whole setup to make this even more special. So Washam, can you tell us all about this?
Thank you. So I'm gonna make a cocktail that actually I have never made it before. So I just came with this idea last night when I had beer when I was going back home. I was thinking what I'm gonna make tomorrow, and then because I wanted to make like a special drink for Proudly Asian, that they would feel proud, we would feel proud, and also it's like a special anniversary time, right?
Thank you.
So
Wow.
So this drink I haven't tried yet as well. So we'll be tasting together
For the first time.
for the first time, and then also I think if there is any adjustment for like a balancing, because you like balanced drink, right?
Yeah.
So we can do on the spot, which means you can not only learn how to make a drink, you can also learn how to balance the flavors.
This is my first time making a cocktail.
Really? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, but obviously I cannot forget to continue asking you all the biased questions,
yeah.
which I have on this side. I need
Okay,
to
let's go.
look over there at the laptop. What questions have I got for you? But why don't we get started with
Making a drink first.
yes.
Okay, so basically this drink, I wanted to like have a bridge connection with the Proudly Asian. So the drink has all the representative of Asian ingredients. So the alcohol base for this drink, as you can see maybe in the camera. So this one is 2 Moons Gin. It's locally from Hong Kong.
I love this gin.
And then this one is a special edition because it's not the like a London dry gin, like a dry gin. It's more special because it has flavor of calamansi,
Yes.
which is a big citrus for the Filipino crowd, and my part is there, right? So this one is gonna be dry with some like botanical flavor. Only uses 3 botanicals, which is really neat, tidy, and then refreshing. And I have lemon juice, which I figure out this is actually, you know where it's from? Like originally lemon.
I have no idea.
Actually, it's from the India, from the Himalayan, like in the eastern part.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought
I had
it was
no
from
idea.
I thought it
Yeah.
was from Europe or somewhere. But later on, figure out that lemon is actually from Asia.
Wow.
So that's when I found out a lot of citrus, herbs, spice are from Asia within our land.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But later on, there's a lot of colonized and then a lot of shipment happening. So the spices, herbs were popular. Like it made it more popular. Like let people know more about this from the Europe or from the America, right?
Yeah.
But then a lot of spices are originated. They grew in Asia.
Yeah.
So which blew my mind.
Wow, lemon is from Asia.
And this one is, of course, when you say Asia, you know there is a tea, right?
Yes.
So tea culture is huge.
Yeah.
And then the tea I'm using is a black tea, and this is from Nepal. It's one of the capital tea city of Nepal called Ilang.
Ilang.
So it's almost near to the borders of Darjeeling. So Darjeeling tea is so popular.
It's
right?
also a tea region, right?
Yeah,
Darjeeling.
Darjeeling tea. They are
Yeah.
really huge popular as well, and a lot of Nepalese are there too.
Right.
Yeah. And this one's gonna be a little bit like a malty and also refreshing tea. But then I added some sugar to balance out the citrus.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's basically like, let's say, gimlet, classic gimlet. And it's really simple. Only 3 ingredients, which you can find anywhere in the world. Well, it doesn't have to be Ilam black tea. You can use any black tea, even green tea.
Right.
And then this one is freshly squeezed lemon juice. Freshly juice squeeze is really makes difference with the cocktail rather than like a bottled one.
That's right.
And for the gin, you can use any gin as well. And gin is something you can find all over the world because it doesn't have a certain rules that you cannot make a gin of this place or that place.
I see.
Yeah. You can make gin anywhere because there are actually a great gin even in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
like Two Moons, there's also like other brands, also in China. Also, there is a good gin in Philippines. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
very good.
I
Yeah.
had no idea. Okay.
Because you only need like a botanicals and distill it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is no any because some of the spirit like whiskey or something, they have rules that you cannot make, like you cannot call it like, let's say like champagne, right? You
Yeah.
cannot call champagne if it's not made in champagne region
That
of
is
France.
true. Yeah.
But gin is quite versatile, right? So shall we start making them?
Let's get cracking.
Yeah. So first of all, the recommended way of making drink is using the most cheapest ingredient, so that if you mess it up, you don't have to get rid of the alcohol, right?
I see.
But for me, I like to go straight up to the alcohol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this one gonna be 45 ml.
Yeah.
So 45 ml is a standard for at least Hong Kong or like Asia, because like in UK, I think like in other countries they almost have like 60 ml. It's like
wow.
double shot. So one shot is 30 ml and double shot is 60. But I like to use 45 ml. So 45 ml is the one you see in the.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'll pour first and you can go next.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to learn from the expert on how to pour gin.
So a lot of bartenders you might see they're doing some like a long pour
Yeah.
and holding jigger. Usually I like to put jigger in the station.
Yeah.
Because it's accurate.
I see. Thank you. So with that, I'm going to ask you the first bias question. Bartending is just pouring drinks, right?
Oh, I was just pouring as well.
I'm just pouring.
Yeah. So as you can see, a good example, like I was mentioning, like how you pour and also like keeping a jigger stable, that gives you accurate, because using jigger is to make accurate measurement, right? So just like when people say it's just a pouring, I wish it's just a pouring. So there is a lot of ways to pour,
Yeah.
a lot of techniques which can change the flavor or makes it like a better or like not better.
Yeah.
And also beside pouring, there is a lot of techniques going on,
And you have to pour
then-
with
yeah.
confidence as well.
Yeah, exactly. You have to act like you on the place.
Yeah.
Like, you run the show.
Which
So-
I definitely did not have confidence just now. I was like shaky hands.
Yeah,
like,
it's
ooh.
very very natural. Even for me, like I always have that. Yeah. So this one we can add in the small one.
Okay.
So if you're making just 1 or 2 portion, we go for small one. Yeah, perfect. And then next ingredient, let's go for citrus, the
Sounds
lemon
good.
juice from Asia, right? So this one, let's add like, let's say, do you like balance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's add 20 ml. But then if it is not balanced, we can always play around before we add the ice, because when you add the ice, it's gonna start diluting, right?
I see.
So 20 ml is the one. You will see other side.
oh.
Yeah. So other side,
I see.
the first one is a 20 ml.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're having shaky hand, what you can do is maybe you can use both hand in the bottom, because usually you hold either in the bottom or neck, so that people can see the labeling. Yeah. So people know you're pouring the right stuff or what stuff you're pouring, right? And then when you hold in the neck, it makes you feel more professional and confident.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the secret from the
Yeah.
craft.
Yeah. So there is a
You have
lot
to
of,
show the label.
Yeah, so the label, and
Yeah.
then like with the confident personality needs to be added when you're
Yeah.
adding a drink.
Because
as well.
otherwise your customers would be like, you did not add this or
Yeah.
that, right?
So just to make sure, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So I'll be adding the 20 ml. So you can hold with 2 hands if you have shaky hands,
I'm
which
definitely
really
gonna do
actually
that.
helped me in the competition.
Really?
Because I think all over.
For the precision, right?
Yeah. For everyone, even they are really experienced, they get pressure with the cameras and then judges.
Yeah.
So they really have a shaky hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This is something I've never done in my TV career
actually, you're doing
at
very
all.
well.
Thank
Very well. That's
Thank
really,
you.
really accurate.
You're so kind.
No, I'm being honest. There's no spillage there. See?
Not yet.
Not yet. So we just can add that on.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And then we have something to balance out the citrus.
The
which
Elam
is
tea.
Elam tea, that's right. So this is gonna be 20 ml as well, so equal to citrus. But then if it gets too sour, we can always add some more syrup. Or if it is too sour, we can if it is too sweet, we can add some more syrup. Yeah.
I see.
So that's how you balance.
So
it.
this tea is just black tea, or you put syrup in it?
So I'll teach you how to make syrup as well.
Right.
So when you make a simple syrup, you have a sugar, and I recommend you try sugar that's just like more like fine, not the bigger
I
size.
see.
It's harder to like mix it together, right? And then you need a water. So when you have water and sugar, it becomes a simple sugar syrup.
Yep.
Right. And then my ratio usually is equal parts. Like if it is 100 grams, I go for 100 ml.
Right.
Yeah, for me. But there is a lot of different ratios.
Mix it up.
Yeah. But I think this is the most you can go for everything like in average way. Yeah. But if you're using some different water, then maybe you need to add more sugar. Or if it's a sugar is like different kind of sugar, then you might need to add some water to bring into balance.
I see.
But then the one I'm using is not the water. I'm using a tea
Right.
instead of water. So there is a Elam tea and sugar.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So
So
this is basically kind of like a tea-infused syrup.
yeah. So there's a tea and I put some sugar there, and it's like a Elam tea syrup. So first I boil the water, and after it's boiled, I took it out from the stove and added some. Actually, for this amount, I added a bag of tea, a tea bag.
Yeah.
Tea bag, which is like 1.5 gram.
Right.
Yeah, 1.5 with like a 1 gram or something. And then I let it stay for like almost 10 minutes. And then never try to squeeze or something.
Yeah.
Because tea is bitter, right? It has a lot of tannin. And then when you try to see, you don't see a lot of colors coming out. You think like it's not infusing well. You have to be patient. And then maybe you can swirl around a bit, but never try to give a pressure to the tea. It's gonna get bitter for you. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and then after it's mixed, what you do is you can strain out, because sometimes you get some sentiments, like a tea leaf. To make sure it's clear and neat. And then I like to add some sugar, because a lot of people use sugar when water is hot so that it can dilute.
That's right.
But then I like to have water be a little bit warm or like cold, because when it's boiling hot, then it's evaporate, right? So you're losing water, and then when you measure the time is boiling and add sugar, the measurement is not correct. So yeah. I think I'm saying like to define strategies.
It's very technical, but it's good knowledge to know. Though.
Details minor really matters for having flavors there.
It makes all the difference. Yeah. So this is 20.
That's right. 20.
So the next bias question: bartending is a low-paying job.
It is indeed true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here
So I'll get that. Thank you. It is indeed true.
So
actually,
it's not a bias.
it is something that because like everyone thinks that they deserve more. And then for bartenders, what they are doing, because basically what I think, like you are a chef, or like you are a cook and also a server, right?
Yeah.
You're also making something, and also you're dealing with the guest to give experience. Though you don't make like a cocktail, same techniques or hard work you do in the kitchen. That's like kitchen food is more like time consuming and like a lot of efforts going on. But then in a way you are in the between, right? And then bartenders have to work a lot of hours as well, from morning to night, behind the scenes, sometimes help in the kitchen, sometimes you have to be really flexible, go out in the floor. So I think they deserve, and I think we deserve pretty high salary as well. But I think it also depends on how much the average money or sales can be made as well, right? That's how it's divided too. And cocktail bar is a bit difficult topic for this part, because cocktail bar for a cocktail, let's say it's charging like 130, which is basic price, average price for Hong Kong
A
atskidi.
cocktail.
Yeah, 130 and service charge, or
That's
120, right? It sounds kind of expensive, right? But then there's a lot of ingredient going in, which takes a lot of time, labor cost, and then like also the ingredient
Just
cost.
like how you mentioned,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you make the syrup as
Mhm,
well. It
mhm.
took a lot of time, and then it's freshly squeezed lemon juice. Yeah.
That's right. So in that way, you'd see is like the cocktail cannot make a lot of margin in sales, and then like if you do a beer, it can make a lot of margin. You just need to open or something, and then
Yeah.
and then you don't have to put a lot of time, or you don't have to put a lot of ingredient. So cocktail bars, bartenders, I think they are also including all the bartenders, but then I think in the cocktail bar is quite tough
It
to
is.
to be more reasonable to their bartenders to pay, like
Yeah.
give them more salaries. I think yeah, it's indeed a little bit underpaid, but unless you are like upper, because like all the F&B, not only F&B, everywhere there is hierarchy, right? Like
Yeah.
like there is a manager and something, and that also like breaks the certain how you want to grow and
Yeah.
all that.
Unless one day
Yeah,
you
yeah.
become a celebrity mixologist, and even just
Yeah.
having your name appear in the menu can
Yeah.
make you money. You don't
Yeah.
actually have to be at the bar.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah.
So what's the
Uh-huh.
next step?
Oh, next step. You did your article. Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there some more then? Yeah, done. Yeah, done. Mr. Drop. So now, what we're gonna do? I have a bar spoon.
Yeah.
So before we ice, we swirl around,
Okay.
and then we're gonna drip in our hand, and we're gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the measurement I give you is just a basic, like a basic format. But then, if you're not happy with your drink right now, it
Mhm.
might be a little bit strong because there is no dilution happening.
Right.
So if you're not happy, you can always add more syrup if it is sour, or more citrus if it is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
If it is not strong enough, you can always add some more alcohol to it. Yeah.
Mm.
So you can just bring close to you, or maybe you can put in the table.
Yeah.
So just swirl around, and then maybe a drip, like how you put in the palm.
Ah,
So always go
right.
flat so that it stays in your hand. Yeah.
I see.
Mm.
I see. I'll try that out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there a specific way to do
Oh
it?
yeah. So what you do is, it's not like a soup where you go around. Yeah. So you're maybe I'll come close to you.
Yeah.
So you can go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You can go underneath. It's like a peace sign.
Oh,
Yeah.
like this.
It's like peace sign. You go like that. Like there. Actually, everyone have their own way.
Yeah.
It's like a pencil.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you hold like this. Hold like this. Yeah, so, like this.
Oh, I see. I'm
And actually,
pretty sure I'm doing a really bad job.
no, you're doing a good job. Actually, it takes a lot of practice to be good at this. And
Yeah.
For me, also it took very long time. And then basically you go around the stickers. Yeah. And then this one stays in the middle.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty
It's
good.
tough.
Yeah.
And then
You can make it flat.
make it flat.
So there is a little bit gap, right?
Yep.
And then you can put a drop.
Maybe.
Yeah.
this.
Just a drop. Yeah. And then you can
Here we go.
give a taste. Or if you cannot really taste it, you can add some more drop.
I quite like it.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. So
Yeah.
So we good
I
to
can go with that.
Yeah. So should we add some ice, or
Let's do that.
yeah? Let's
Yeah.
yeah. So I have some ice underneath the table.
Ooh.
Let the mic hear the ice song.
That's the ASMR.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
where do
this-
I put this?
You can put it here,
Okay.
so it's not a weight. Thank you.
It's very ASMR, everybody. This is a first for a Proudly
Maybe
Asian.
I'll help you out with the ice.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. A first for a Proudly Asian episode where we have actual cocktail making happening. Wow. I'm surprised they stayed icy.
Yeah, because I brought the block ice.
Oh,
And then other ones are just the cubes.
I see. Wow.
Not necessarily need to be a block in cubes.
Wow.
But then just
That's a lot of
Yeah.
efforts for you to
Yeah.
prepare for this episode. Thank you so much for all the
No,
efforts.
no worries. Anything.
Aw.
And then the ice needs to be a little bit more than the drink.
Okay.
Yeah, you can at least need to see the ice. Okay,
Ah.
that's for you.
Yep. Thank
And
you.
I'll add some more for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
The more ice you put, when you shake, it sounds more better. But also there is more dilution happening, more cold happening.
Right.
So it's not only, some people says like 5, like let's say 10 seconds, 20 seconds shake, but really depends on what ice you use,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of shaker you have.
Yeah.
By the time we're talking, also we are losing some time when
That's
we're shaking.
true.
So we have to be a little bit quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get some.
And what's the next question? When are you going to get a real job?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll explain you after I shake.
Yes.
So you get your other one.
Okay.
Is it stable? No, right? Okay. So maybe we'll use our knee. Okay.
Oh, knee.
Because I want to make sure that it's closed properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then keep it like straight.
Yeah.
And other side there is a space, so that when you open it's easier.
Okay.
And then you close it. Yeah. Think like your boss who piss you off, or like your ex-boyfriend. Yeah, close it very tight.
Yeah.
Can I see it? Just
Yeah.
make sure, yeah.
Oh, I would
So
love
there's
for
like
you
this,
to
yeah.
check this.
Yeah, so there's like
Just
there's
to
a
make
explore. Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I think it's pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll teach you how to shake.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own way to shake. But then the safest way to shake would be like holding here
Okay.
and
That will
holding
be-
up.
Is that the right hand on top or it's
Yeah, are you
matter?
right-handed?
I'm
Yeah,
right-handed.
yeah, I think we both are syncing that.
Okay.
So then after people who doesn't know how to shake, they just shake like small like this,
Yeah.
right? But then the way of shake is like longer strokes.
Okay.
There's many ways you can shake, like a Japanese shaker going circle and all that. But we'll go with the like a basic one.
Yeah.
So this one goes up, down, and you can speed up. Longer strokes, longer. Yeah.
Wow. This is so physically demanding.
Yeah.
I don't know how you make, hundreds of drinks every night.
You get used to
wow.
it,
This is a workout.
And then I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So the another tricky part is how do you open, right? Is
Yeah.
it very cold? It's
Yes.
very cold, right? Yeah. So that's the idea, making drink cold and diluted and mixed together.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm gonna show you how do you open that. So first thing, you have one finger.
Yeah.
So your left finger. Yeah, and you hold it here. So when you open, this will not fly away,
Yeah.
right? And then there is a close and there's a little bit open, right? So you gotta hit in the middle with your palm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this open. Can you do like that? Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Ooh, I did not spill anything still.
perfect,
Just for the
perfect.
records.
Next, we're gonna pour in. So we're gonna do quickly before it gets over diluted.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So this one, I'll show you here as well. This one goes like that, and then you gotta push at the back. So and you hold it like this one goes here.
Yeah.
And then you hold with this too. And also we have another strainer.
Yeah.
So this one is to strain out the bigger ice, and this one is to strain out if there is ice chips.
Tiny bits. Yeah.
So it looks clean.
I see.
And then the drink will not get diluted later on as well.
Understood.
So maybe I'll just remove the. Yeah, and you just hold here
Mm-hmm.
and then just pour.
Wow.
Beautiful color. And then I'll pass this to you.
Thank you. I like that yellowy color.
Color.
So,
So let's put it in.
put it in.
And
And
then you hold there.
Yep.
Yeah. And you pour in.
oh gosh.
Yeah. And you have to be confident.
Confident. No
Yeah.
shaky hand.
Shaky hands. And you have to look camera as well. Look at the eye.
This is tough.
Yeah, that's-
This is a real job, everybody. You already answered the question, Washam. This is a real job.
Okay, and then there will be a final ingredient, which is basil. And then also basil is from Asia.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the one I'm using is Thai basil. which I grow in my office. So I have like a machine that can grow all the herbs. So I usually grow rosemary, mint, herbs, strawberry. Not strawberries yet.
Not strawberries. Not yet.
Not yet. That's pretty tough to grow actually. But I do grow cherry tomatoes. And then those are the ingredients I use to make a drink.
Wow.
Yeah. And I brought the basil as well.
So today we have Thai basil, we have Nepalese tea. We also have Indian lemon. I mean, lemon's from India, basically.
So this one just goes on top.
I see.
So, but the mint is a bit dry, but no worries. So
that looks pretty. Am I going to make it float?
Yeah. It's gonna float. Yeah.
Gotta be.
So it's gonna be pretty, and then also the job of the herbs is to give some aroma, to make it aromatic.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I
made a legit cocktail, everybody. I think we need a moment for the camera as well. So I'm going to take a quick shot, which is... Wow. My first cocktail. Washam, say hello.
Hello. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yampe.
Kanpai. Oh, I love it.
Love it?
Wow.
Is it too sour? Or but you can feel sweetness at the back, right?
It's not too anything. I think it's just right. In a way, I feel like it tasted like an alcoholic iced lemon tea. Which iced lemon tea is kind of a bit of like a Hong Kong creation as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And while we sip this would you like to tell us or answer very quickly the final two questions? This is a very good question, actually. Why isn't this glass full? Or why is there a massive ice block?
Oh, yeah. So this question... Okay, so for now, I think our glass is pretty full. It's pretty full. So the idea of glass not being full or there's a lot of reasons behind the drink. So let's say something really simple, drink wine. So you might never seen a wine that is like full. It's because it needs a space to air it.
Yeah.
Right? Because it needs some air to open up. And then also everything really matters, like simple details like the size, or let's say the shapes of the glass. So the wine glass is a bit curved.
Yeah.
So when you drink, it's gonna go around your nose for the sense.
Because you can smell it, right? Yeah.
And also if you have like that amount of wine in a glass of that, so it's almost like drinking a whole bottle, right? So if you do want to have that amount of wine, then your wine glass has to be a lot of space on top to give you a better experience.
That's right.
Yeah. So no matter how much wine you want, but you can never get a full glass of wine.
No,
to
it
the
can't
top.
always be to the top.
So there is
it needs to interact with your five senses in a way.
And also air it and have a good experience where you're sipping a wine. But unless if you want to drink, there's nothing like you can't drink. Everyone can drink. You can drink wine with the straw if you like, you know. Right?
If that's what you like.
Yeah.
That's not what I like.
Yeah. Right? So there is sipping matters, right?
Yeah.
Right? If you have like a wine full of like a glass full of wine, then it's gonna be harder to drink as well. It's like sipping a soup, isn't it? Like being really slower and all that. So one of that, let's call it a beer then. So beer, you will see is really full, right?
Yeah.
Because and then it's foam on top, nice it, and also the glass really matters. I mentioned before. So the glass is tall because it's carbonated. So the carbonation stays longer if it is like a champagne fluid, like a champagne glass or like tall glass.
Oh.
If it is like rock or flat, usually it gets flattened easily because it can like burp or like, you know, aerate quickly, you know.
Because there's more surface for it to, for the air bubbles to go.
Exactly. So yeah, that's true. And then there is a many reasons why there is a glass with like half or there is a full, right? And then about the ice. So I have seen a lot of actually reels, TikTok saying the ice is scam. I paid this much money, but you get what you pay. Because there was one story I can share with you. There was a time when I was working in a restaurant bar called Funky Monkey, and then there was a drink I was making, Long Island iced tea, and I was using this beautiful block ice that's tall, nice for the drink, right? And the guest came back and told me to take out the ice, and I was like, okay, what can I do, right? I had to take out the ice. I took the ice out, and it was not even half. It was like a, let's say, third of one part of the third.
Yeah.
In that time, she told me like,
can you fill the glass?
Fill the glass.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I'll do it, but then it's gonna be charged according to that, because you're not paying for the glass or something. You're paying for alcohol what you paid for.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, like you see a lot of vodka soda, let's say it's $90, and you get vodka soda is $90. So bars are giving soda on the house for you.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then you're also actually, the block ice has a reason why you put in the cocktail too. So it doesn't melt quickly. It makes the drink colder longer, right? And then also it stays compact as well. So the ice also really matters. And actually, that ices bars use is actually sometimes it's expensive than the drink.
Wow.
Yeah. So
is it because of the water that was used
also,
to make the ice, or like the technique of shaping the ice?
Yeah, also the techniques of saving ice, like there's a lot of Japanese bartenders saving with diamonds and all that. So it's about your effort and the time you put, because simple things really matter. And then bartenders like tender the bar, including the ice, so tenderly that the ice is also perfectly cut, and then it's the right temperature to keep the drink.
That's right.
So the ice...
This is so good. I keep going for it.
So if you take the ice out from the old-fashioned, and then you put that drink in a martini glass, it's gonna be full.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right, yeah.
So
because it's from a tumbler to a martini glass, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So people have a misconception about this part, that my drink, why there is like a not full, or why there's a block ice. So if old-fashioned putting in this glass, it's gonna be full.
Yeah.
But you're paying the same amount as old-fashioned.
Yeah.
So basically, if that's the case, you're getting ice for free, which costs almost expensive than some ingredients there.
You're right.
So
I mean, even if like this glass was full, right, the experience would not be good because it would be spilling.
Yeah.
Like when you pick up the glass, it will spill. And your hands end up getting all sticky. It's not
sticky and syrupy, and also the stem is mattering as well, because if you hold here, the drink gonna get like warm quickly because of your temperature. That's why wine has a stem, or this has a stem.
That's right.
Yeah.
And finally, thank you for the explanation of across like the selection of glasses used,
and
ice
and
everything, all the decisions, right? Like I think people can't just question them without knowing why exactly a certain glass was used, or like why a certain type of ice was used. Like there's like there's science behind every decision that you make as a mixologist.
I think like they can ask, but then it's just that we're too busy in the bar, and then
it's just rude if like, well, can you take out the ice and just fill the glass? I think that's just rude. Yeah. And finally, Washam, it's about flaring. Flaring is not relevant in bartending today, right?
Oh, that's 100% true, because the market, it's the 100% true. Yeah. The market right now is more about mixology. Back then was more about entertainment, right? So you have a fire, you have bottles. People are like climbing in the bar,
right?
Pouring shots in your mouth, like back shot and all that. It was more like experience,
a
performance, entertainment. Because I feel like when you are a bartender and you are in the bar, you are the superstar, right? You are the superstar.
All eyes are on you.
It's a stage.
Yeah.
And you have to perform. You have to make everyone entertained and happy. You have to talk with everyone, smile, when you are working from the door to the bar and there's full house, make sure that when you go, you say hi to everyone, give a smile to everyone, give a wink to a lady or something, right? Everyone knows you.
Yeah.
So basically, you're a superstar of the stage. You're the bartender superstar, and then the stage is a bar, right? So that's how it used to be. And then later on, it like changed more into mixology about flavors. Maybe also because people started to be more cautious about their cleanliness, or also the flavors, and then all the healthy drinking and all that. So people are getting less mass now, especially
fancier. People are getting
fancy.
fancy.
In a way. That's true. Yeah. And I believe the earth is round.
Yeah.
And then a lot of things are coming back again, like music, old school music are getting popular now.
That's right.
Fashion, like a oversized jacket, denim jacket, everything. Even the hairstyle, you might see a lot of guys having a mullet hair now, just like mine.
You have nice hair, but you are right. Because especially these days, people are all into designer cocktails, and suddenly, I guess it makes flaring actually quite special. And if you're able to do both, that's unique.
Thank you. I wish I can be both.
Yeah.
Good at it. Yeah, good at it.
That's your niche.
Yeah. Thank you.
With that, it's time for us to wrap up the rapid fires, and I'll go off to enjoy my drink now. It's such a great cocktail. Thank you so much for creating this for us, for Proudly Asian.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to name the cocktail? I haven't named any cocktail.
Oh, my God.
So we say...
Would you like to name it?
Yeah, let's call it Proudly Asian.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Maybe at some point we'll see that on your menu.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm thinking I should do it.
Ooh.
Right, something simple, because minimalistic and simplicity is the key.
It's great story as well, because all the ingredients that you used here are Proudly Asian. They are so simple and yet so essential to cocktail making.
Exactly, and you can make it in your home as well. It's so simple. Yeah.
A Proudly Asian drink, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah. And Washam, finally, for us to close out the episode. I mean, I know it was a very long episode, but I hope our listeners will be able to enjoy every minute of it, because I did. I only have 2 more questions for you.
Sure.
Do you love music?
Yeah, I do. Excellent.
And as you know, we have a Proudly Asian playlist on Spotify where we invite all of our guests and listeners from around the world to recommend a song to go into this playlist. So what would be your song for us?
Okay, I would like to definitely add a song from my origin country. So most of the songs from our country is more acoustic or chill, or let's say more like love or sad, which is really relax me when I'm doing prep for many hours, more than service hours, which I usually listen a lot. And then the song name is Sparsa Sangit by Purna Rai. So this song I choose because if you see a music video, even though you might not understand the language, but the music video is art, So if you see the music video, you will understand what the singer is trying to explain, and it really connects with me because the singer himself is from my city, and then he's showing all the city like a scene, and then in the music video it shows a young man how he grows up to his adulthood, or his teenager difficulties he have as a Nepalese being in that city. So when I saw that, I can relate a lot. So yeah, it's really emotional music video. Some of my friends tell me they cried as well when they saw that.
Wow.
And then I almost teared up as well. So yeah, please go ahead and give it a listen. And it's really a lovely song. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for the song. And I got to say, I'm really proud of you, because from the moment that I met you maybe 2 years ago, you went from, a mixologist, a bartender who was starting out trying to make a name for himself, to now I have seen a lot of growth in you.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you so
as
much.
always, I always tell you, like, whenever you share, an update on your IG stories, doing amazing things, I always tell you, I'm so, so proud of you.
Thank you
And
so much. Thank you.
I will continue to watch this space, watch all of the amazing things and creations that you will be coming up with in the F&B world. So everybody, please give Washam a follow. I'm going to link your Instagram and all the relevant links below.
Where is it?
Above, below,
above.
wherever that is. But finally, Washam, what does it mean to be proudly Asian to you?
Oh, I think it means everything for me. Yeah. I really appreciate. I came to the world as a Asian and also as a Nepalese. Yeah, for me it means a lot. Not only Nepalese, also being a part of a different culture, Hong Kong, with a lot of different multicultural city. I met a lot of people, and then also playing with the ingredients spirit from Asia, which has like endless possibilities, and that a lot of people needs to know about our own ingredients and spirits, any techniques coming from within our land, rather than we are like running after for the other ingredients from different places, which also I really respect. But then I think we need to know about our origin and respect that, and we have to keep on preserving the culture, tradition of our roots, and pass it to the next one. Yeah, cheers.
I love it. Thank you so much. And you yourself are a cultural cocktail yourself, and I look forward to you shining eventually on a more global stage. Continue to tell, the stories of how Asian food ingredients, the contributions in the culinary worlds around the world. Well, thank you again, Washam.
Thank you for having me.
I don't think I'm drunk yet, but I will continue to enjoy this cocktail.
You're winning me in the drinking.
I know.
That's it for this episode of Proudly Asian. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at proudly.asian for more content. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Leave us a 5-star review on wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for tuning in and signing off for now. I'm Isabel Wong.